Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Missouri State Bears taking on the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bears will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
With the catch, it's Wallace. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on third down. That's caught. It's Wallace. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Missouri State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Second down coming up. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him, the defense, that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. Jackson will throw. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears can really attack on this second and short. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for his man. How about getting the foot on that throw for the big completion? We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage,
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Jackson gonna throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Open spaces. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Wallace. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Made a defender miss. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Open space at the 25. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's DeLuca, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense in press coverage. They go to the ground. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Now on second down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Got him downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Jackson will throw. Working that left side now. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nixon. And he's got enough for the first down. Mark it at the 34.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Tempo and overdrive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Bears with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for space to the left. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Snagged in the middle, it's Wallace. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
The Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Jackson will throw. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 35, he's loose. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is... hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Bears! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stevens. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. So here comes the Bear offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. That's reeled in. It's Cooked. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sweet spin. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. He caught it. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 45, on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Hands it off. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He'll pull it down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And it's really tough when those quarterbacks are on the move, running, trying to square their shoulders up before they throw the football. Really tough to do. Defense flushes them out, does their job, makes the big interception. Great job by the defense.
Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's DeLuca. Turning it on. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
3rd down coming up.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field. They gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Massey. He lofts one down the sideline. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on fourth down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll work his way down to the 28. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Bears! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. Wide open spaces. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's Massey. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. The sure hands, it's Wallace.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So here comes the Missouri State offense. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll move the tight end. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. He managed a few yards on that return, but the fact that they forced the turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Jackson will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the Bears will keep this drive going. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He throws one to the left. He's got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield, it's Massey. He's taking a deep shot. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.